Hey guys! Oh my god! Welcome back to Womb Heroes Questions and Answers. I am so excited to be here today with you guys because today is a special topic that I really resonate with, and I hope you all resonate with. If you don't, you just get enough information from what we're talking about tonight, and possibly incorporate your own spirituality and your own culture into your pregnancy. My name is Atavia Turner. I am a full spectrum birth worker. I serve the communities in New York City, and soon to be in different countries. I am also a mother of two. I not only serve my families, I also help men. I also help children with curriculums. I do yoga classes, herbal classes, and so much more, so much more. But today, we're going to be focusing on spirituality and pregnancy. And today I have a special guest. I go by Sa.
Hi,
How you doing?
doing good. How are you?
Hello, thank you for tapping in. Introduce yourself.
Thank you for having me, Womb's Hero. My name is Sai. I am the proud owner of Holistic Wellness. I am a certified Caribbean birth worker. I am a glow up coach and herbalist. Also, I am a newborn specialist, a professional nanny, and all world good vibes and positive energy.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Okay, so my first question for you is what started your spiritual journey?
What started my spiritual journey was me being in the very darkest place in 2020. That was like during the pandemic. I think a lot of us can relate to that. I was just lost with the media, was going with this whole COVID thing and not, seeing your loved ones. And just when when sheltered, like the quarantine, it makes you just reevaluate a lot of things, reflect and, being present. And I realized there was a lot of things that I was dealing with mentally. I'm a person that struggled with anxiety and stuff like that growing up because of like having a dysfunctional family. I realized how much it had tormented me and haunted me in my adult livelihood. Because like now I'm in a pandemic, I'm all alone, nowhere to turn to. So I started disconnecting with myself a little bit. So while I was in quarantine, I had, time to really like rediscover myself and focus on what do I want next for myself. And I don't want it to be depressed or, battling with certain things, I was still going through. I wanted to find light in my journey. So I went back to my root, back to praying. I just went back to what I was doing. Like what made me feel good? What would make me happy? What would make me feel more at ease? I, thought about praying. As soon as I prayed, a lot of things just uplifted out of me. I started learning other things like chakra healing. I'm a person that's very open minded in holistic health because I grew up with a mother that is very spiritual and healing. And I always still had that part of knowledge that she always, educated me on and how to self heal. I've always brung that with me, So I just went back to, taking care of my health because that comes like first with everything that aligns with everything. I went back to drinking my herbs, my tonic bitter. That was like the most biggest crucial thing because I had to detox. I can't jump into like all these like things without like cleansing myself. So I just went back to my roots and it really has shed light in my path. And now I'm at a season where like, you know, I'm rediscovering my authentic self, sticking to my roots and yeah, just living my truth.
Okay. Okay. I understand what you're saying and definitely relate to you.
Yeah. So what led you into your spiritual, path? and journey?
Say growing up wasn't easy, like you said as well. Growing up in a my mom adopted me and my sister, so that was really hard, I can say. But being with her, it was easy for me because I feel like if it was someone else, I wouldn't have turned out to be the woman I am today. I grew up in Christian, and I was just like, this is not really for me being a Christian. And as I grew up in it and everything, I feel like I feel like a lot of the stuff that I was taught, I understand it, but I'd rather not go that route because I don't like religion. I'm more of I fell into spirituality when I moved to Brooklyn when I was like 18 or 17 years old. And that's when I really got back. Well, I didn't even get back into my roots because I didn't even know what I was getting into. But because spirituality is so strong and it's in your bloodline and it is just natural to you in your DNA. So I was like, wow, I love the herbs. I love the garden. I love being on earth. I love putting my feet on the ground in the grass. I love laying on the grass. I love hugging the trees. So I would have to say it really led me from where I came from, like all the traumas, everything I dealt with. Even losing my partner, I told you about that. It just all is just leading me into a journey, and it's a spiritual journey. So that's what it is.
That's so dope. Black women are powerful. We are very powerful.
Are extremely powerful. Okay, now we move on into an exercise,
Yay.
but it's more in your heart chakra, and it's basically all in one, like your lungs, your kidneys, and it's basically getting the blood flow to go back into your heart, to flow back into your bodies naturally, heat into our bodies naturally. And if you're home watching, all you're going to do is put your hands together, parallel together. Your arms come through your fingertips, your hands, your veins, your vessels. Let it flow and let it heat your entire body just with your hands. Are also a portal. Are life. They're your foundation as well because you do everything with your hands. And when it comes to birth, all we need is our hands. That's the method that you're going to use to carry the baby from another rim to this rim. All we need is our hands. I could feel the heat in my hands right now. If you can't feel it, it's okay. Keep opening your hands and closing it. But that right there is energy. It's a vibration. Focus on your breathing. Focus on your blood getting circulated back into your bodies and your heart. So we close our hands together.
Ooh, that felt good.
Imagine you doing that, waking up every morning. Just put your hands together before you do anything. Build that heat inside your body, that electricity inside your body that you need. So now we're going to move on to a tap-in solution. This is a Chinese method, and we are not going to only be talking about our spirituality journey and our culture and what we use, but we're also going to be talking about other cultures. Chinese medicine is the most powerful medicine that is out there right now. What they practice, Indians, what they practice, tap into other loves and other worlds, other families, and see what they do as well. And this tapping method is basically sending a signal to your brain, and it basically accesses the energy that we need in our body. So it also releases anxiety, depression, it releases trauma, honestly, and it's all about being consistent. So if you want to change some of that stuff, you can't just do it right now on live with us. You have to take these practices and do out your everyday life. Your face is a reflexology. Everything in your face is a reflexology to your heart, your lungs. And it would tell you. You have some marks here, some marks here, those are just signs that, oh, maybe my kidneys is messed up. Maybe my also remember that as well, that your face is a reflexology. What we're doing here is just releasing stress, any trauma, anything that we have been holding on to. We're gonna start with our cheeks. Oh, we're gonna tap it. Keep tapping in and out. Move on to our cheeks. Keep those breaths flowing. It's also good for teenagers, in high school, middle school, kids that's going through stuff. May think it's funny or may think it's silly, but it really helps. Like I could feel the tension and everything leaving me. When stuff leaves you, like from your head, from your nose, they're flowing. It's like the mucus flowing throughout your entire body. So it's going throughout your body. So just keep the tapping of your head, your crown, your eye. I can see lights right here. Our crown is just awakening you. I don't know if you can feel it. If you can, comment below. Now go to our chest, our heart, our lungs. We're gonna open it up, open it up. Everything is a heartbeat. Remember that. Open it up, open it up. For our birth workers that's on here, remember that as well. When you see the babies coming out, you're listening for that heartbeat. You're looking for its tone, its reflex. Now we're gonna tap our arms. Imagine how much stuff we hold on to, our shoulders. Now let's get the back of our necks. And once we're done, we could just love ourselves or our heart, or comfortable. We're gonna start off with our necks. And again, go back to our necks. We hold so much tension, even trauma necks. Slowly, don't go too far back. If you feel any cracks or you hear anything, that's just release it from your body. Muscles open it up. Blood flowing through. Remember to keep those breaths flowing. Nice and easy. Breathe in and breathe out. Now we're going to go to the other side. Do the same thing. Our fingers like this. And we're going to put it in the back of our necks and just push down. Now we can roll our shoulders. The womb thing, for our birth workers that's on here, when a baby comes out, The baby actually do dance like that. It looks funny, but if you actually look at a baby and it comes out, the baby is doing this. So this is what I call a womb dance. Okay? You could do it how you want to do it. You can do it this way, but also doing it this way, you can remember this is the womb dance. This is the baby. The baby comes out just like this, really fast. And we're going to go forward. You can even put your hands here to get your muscles spasm out, any tension. Breaths, arms forward. Do it like sigh, open, wide. You can do little circles. Either way, you're gonna get some information out, some blood moving, some blood flowing. Straight. Keep those breaths going. Keep those breaths flowing. Now we're gonna go the other way. Keep those breaths going and breaths flowing. If you feel anything, it's just pain releasing. Hold. You can close your eyes if you want. Take out hands. I don't know if you can see them. Really good for laboring women. Whatever trimester you're in, you're gonna take your arms, hold it like this. Make sure your back is a little bent, your legs is parallel, your feet, and you're gonna bend, hold it. This is a good arm stretch workout as well for your abs. And you're gonna go down another one. Hold it. Now you're going to touch your toes. If you can't touch your toes, if you can't touch the floor, touch your knees. If you can't do that, touch your thighs. Hold it. Remember your breaths. When you rise back up, slowly rise back up. Breaths. Now we're gonna get into one of my favorites. I know y'all can't see my legs, but my knee is out and my feet is parallel to my knee this way, and my right leg is literally this way, straight. And my arms are out, and I'm gonna hold it. So breath flowing, good for laboring women as well. Our right hand, put it on our right leg, and take your left hand and just go over your crown. Get a big stretch. As you can see, my whole torso is over, but my head is up and my arms is up. Go easy. You're gonna do the same to the other side. Hold, hold it, hold it. Your arms, your back, your torso, your legs. One side we're gonna do to the other. Your arm and put it over your crown. hold. If anyone asks why I'm going so fast, it's because this is supposed to be short. And if you want to have a session with me, just hit me up, okay? Like a your stomach in and your back in. Your hands are parallel. Your face is down or up. You're gonna go in. This is pretty good for women. Hey guys, we're gonna do a couple of these. So you literally just going in, breathe in. Now we're gonna go into air. We're gonna go to the eagle pose and we're gonna hold it. So basically, this is how you get there. You open up your arms. This is really good for, this is a full body stretch as well. And when you do it and just breathe and just do it like for a good 2-3 minutes, you will feel amazing because you're getting a stretch out through your legs by sitting like this. You're also getting a stretch through for your back, your arms, and your shoulders. Okay, so we're gonna begin. Open, and literally you're just taking your arms, like you're going like that. Any pain in your shoulders? Like I just been carrying bags up the stairs, and I could feel it. I could feel it releasing because of this pose. So we're just gonna hold it and breathe. Inhale. Like a prayer.
Oh, like a prayer. Okay. Ooh, I think I got
So right, your right is gonna go over the left, but make sure the left is, yeah. Put that left up a little bit.
oh, like that.
Then right. Letting
I'm like, I don't know if I got short hair.
in person. All right. Arms, hold it. This is a good stretch. You can't do it, get a towel, rag, and hold that. And that's how you can practice. Make sure you're holding the towel in the middle, like your hands are in the middle of the towel. So you get a stretch. We're gonna do the other side. What we do to the other side, having this lifestyle is healing myself and my family. And all of this stuff is tools that you can do right in your home to release, to get back to self. After this pose, we're out like you're swimming. Okay? And you're going down and you're to lift up. Oh, oh, this feels so good. Like every time, I'm sorry, every time I do a pose or something, I just be tensions, any pains, anything that I've been, dealing with this weather. I'm now embracing it. It's embracing seasons. Hold it, and back into like a child's pose. You're gonna put your face on your mat. Senses. Think about what's around you. Listen to the music. Listen to my voice. But just don't think about any negative things. It's just keep in the moment. that I do, I like to end it off with a big full body stretch. And if you can't do it, it's okay. Take your time. We're gonna start off small by just lifting our legs, arms, or twist. Legs up. But just hold it. Here is my hands. It's like this in a fist, and they're coming right here. If you feel like it's too painful, then don't do it. Your neck should not be hurting. Your shoulders should not be hurting. Your back should not be hurting. Nothing should be hurting. And I'm bottom out about 81. This is the station point right here. So just always remember that as well. We're going to move up to our legs. Thank you, legs, for guiding us on this journey, for guiding us on our path. Thank you, knees. This is so important to love yourself. Love yourself. Thank you, thigh. Thank you to my heart, my lungs. I love you, Octavia. Just love you, love yourself. I love you.
Love.
Doing the damn thing. You better keep going. That was a yoga and breathing session. I will be having upcoming workshops, and if you want to do a session with me, just comment below.
Thank you, Olivia, for that yoga and breathe. That
Oh, sign.
Woo. That shows I have not been stretching enough for the past years, boy. I was like struggling.
It's all right.
So let's turn it up a notch. Let's get this vibe going. Let's get the questions coming and we'll be answering. So my first question to you is, how did you prepare yourself spiritually during birth? Like, while assisting your clients and, or within your journey throughout your birthing journey, how did you prepare yourself spiritually?
Journey, it was just continuously being consistent within my work, meaning the lifestyle that I have. So when I was pregnant, I was extra careful with everything. I think I was more healthier when I was pregnant than now because I made sure every morning I had a juice. Every morning I'm in nature, walking on the earth, getting those powers from the source. Always done yoga. So I kept my body fit. I worked out even too. I worked out as well during my pregnancies. So for me and my partner, at the time, we both had to be on the same page as well. So if, we're trying to prep for a baby, we have to make sure our diet is good. We have to make sure our communication is good. We have to make sure that, if any traumas or anything that's leading towards getting pregnant, it's gonna work, but just know that child's gonna come out with that trauma that you carried on. So not saying we were perfect, but we really worked hard to get everything aligned, hearts, our minds. I read more books. I started to reading about pregnancy. I started to look up videos about parenting. And I was a teacher as well, so I feel like that was a plus within my life journey. Being a teacher, you really learn a lot of things about parenting and just overall teaching your children. I did a lot of spiritual baths. I did a lot of healing baths. Switched my life over. I wanted to become more structured. I created a schedule for us. I made sure that at least one day out of the week we have that time for ourselves, because once you get pregnant and once you have children, you can go out, but your main priority is the baby. Once you start doing this stuff before the baby comes, it like nothing to you. You know what to do. Went back to grounding my roots and became more structured and just building a better foundation.
That's beautiful. What remedies would you recommend for women during pregnancy? So, like, what herbs, specific herbs that is really helpful during labor, um, during pregnancy, postpartum?
I'll say raspberry leaf. And a lot of people know it's good for the uterus, your muscles, your ligaments right here. It just opens up your muscles, and it prepares you for when the baby is ready to come down. Another good one is cinnamon. Cinnamon go for like spice, but a little hot, because you want to keep the body warm, and
Mm-hmm.
the mom, you want to basically replenish her. So you want to keep her warm, and you want to keep her oxygen and flood going. So cinnamon is another good one. Um, Ginger as well. A lot of Chinese, in the Chinese medicine, they use that to replenish mom.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of foods is good too. Like okras is good. That's a big traditional foods that a lot of people use throughout pregnancies. You can make a soup with it, and you can bring baby right down. I could say those are like my top three favorites.
Oh, those are awesome.
You're not with child yet, right?
No.
That when you do have a child, what does your spirituality birth look like to you? Your culture, your family background to your birth.
So how I would do my birth, because growing up I've always wanted a water birth. I want to have my mother there, because she knows what Pacific herbs to use. I visualize that. I know I'm gonna have like a herb bath before,
Mhm.
probably like during the labor. I want her that Chinese technique in Haiti. We do that with
Uh,
leaves. So we
is
pat our body with it. Yeah.
it's basil or mango? One,
With the leaves that we
yeah,
use. Yeah, like mango leaves, sometimes like castor oil leaves, sour orange.
yeah.
Um so we pat our body with it, to cleanse and stuff like that. So I will want my mom to inherit her techniques, as far as using the it's called Louis Muscati, it's castor oil in English. I want her to like massage me with it. Um Yes, massage me with it. I want to have my sage to cleanse the room. I want my bath to have lavender and rose hip and meditation music. I want to have my turn on music too, because it does something to me. And just also just drink my herbal tea, like my peppermint tea, to calm me. I'm gonna have my ginger tea to like warm up my body, but also help with the pain and the nausea I may be feeling at the moment. What my mom would do in her Haitian roots, because in Haiti, that's what they will usually do is you use leaves, teas, and just be surrounded by strong support. I will be having a holistic doula. I'm gonna have a holistic midwife. My mother-in-law also is good with healing and remedies. Yeah, just be in a room with traditional women that know.
Like to have the elders behind you, guiding you on this journey. And I can't wait to see
Thank
it.
you.
It's really crazy out here with the religion and just the overall spirituality. And I know we had to talk about that, and it's like there's so many religions. What do you feel about that? And that want to transition and don't know how to get out of that, programmed church, all this stuff. What do you feel about that?
With me, I believe in God. I believe in energy, not so much in religion. I feel like religion is like a strict law into like something. Because one thing about me, I'm a free spirit person. I'm very open minded. I'm not, well, stuck to like, oh, it got to be this way or that way. I believe that God put certain things in place for us to learn and to inhabit, to heal and stuff like that, especially with energy. I believe energy is everything, keeps us moving, um, especially with pregnancy. It helps with baby connecting because it's very, very powerful. So I just feel like nowadays people, like some people just, it's like it's one sided and it's becoming too like restricted where like things are like changing now, like the rules is changing. Believe that if you gotta come to church you gotta wear a certain outfit, like we feel, I don't think we're supposed to be shackled, or if we don't wear this or we're not allowed or we're not welcome. I'm very open. I'm not into like the restriction. I just believe in God. I put all of I do in God, and I just like do things the right way. And yeah.
Okay. I like that. It's some people here in the comments. People said hi for tapping in with us today. You guys are awesome. Yeah, dope. Yeah, dope. Hey, hey. Do you have any tools to show them? Some tools, some spiritual tools. As
A lot of women, may experience like preeclampsia, high blood pressure. So nettle tea is a natural blood purifier. It helps lower your blood pressure. It's safely to use during pregnancy, your blood pressure, and to cleanse your blood. And it has high antioxidant, all vitamins, minerals. So look at this like a vitamin, multivitamin, lifesaver, purifier. So if you're struggling with like preeclampsia or you're at risk, as what doctors say, rely in nettle leaves. You could get this from your remedy store, herbs, and also online. They have like remedy stores online. You could purchase these. So these are like the nettles. See, this is my favorite. I always interpret nettles in all my teas, and I have a tincture that I have that is currently I will be selling soon. I'm just using them on myself first, and I'll be dropping my tinctures officially in spring. So it'll be nettle tea. Um, yeah, so very powerful, and also ladies, one thing about pregnancy, I've noticed that some women suffer hyperpigmentation in their necks. They have stress marks in their sides, in your belly. Some women gets very dark because of hyperpigmentation. Going to be led to this journey on knowing how to make soap and knowing how to make products on skincare, because a lot of women always ask me how you get your skin looking flawless like that. I've always put natural products, like I believe in, like I always use black African soaps, shea butter and stuff like that, and I always have my little twist remedies in it that my mom always showed me on like clearing my face. So I've learned how to make my own soaps, my own handmade natural soaps to purchase are in men. Um,
drop your website when you can.
huh?
Drop your website when you can.
Oh, definitely. We have the turmeric ginger soap.
Okay.
As you can see, it's nicely blended with honey, with olive oil, shea butter, cocoa butter, castor oil. It is 100% natural. I use it every day, and since then, I don't know. I beat the market of black African soap because this don't keep your body dry. No, because black African soap makes your body really dry.
Okay.
So this don't make your body dry. It naturally cleanses and it keeps your body moisturized and looking flawless. Um,
Okay.
and lastly, my rebirth soap. It's infused with sage and peppermint.
Mm.
Yes, real sage leaves. I boil the leaves as teas and I just blend the leaves into my soap. It has sweet almond oil, it has olive oil, coconut oil, shea butter, and neem oil. Um, and it's 100% natural, and this will keep your body nice and fresh. Helps with acne, helps with also with renewing your skin cells, so it aids you backwards. And
You're
and
selling here.
so that's why when people come like, you look so young. This is what I've been using, and I've learned how to master and make my own. And just, I'm just so blessed that I could save money and also make it easy accessible for people to purchase and buy without being like, where to find? Because it's very hard to find natural soaps because a lot of natural soaps has chemicals in it. And this,
Remember to drop your website so people can purchase your amazing soaps. I'm gonna share some traditional tools as well. Some traditional stuff, spiritual stuff that our ancestors has been using for centuries, and just always
yeah,
that our herbs and our plants and our trees, they're our elders as well. Our
yeah.
trees, they've been here longer than us, and they're going to continue to be here when we're gone. And this stuff and just tapping into spirituality is not, it's not like a pop a pill thing. No, I talk to my herbs. These are my best friends. I talk to love them. They're really dear to my heart, and I over the years I've grown to really love them and take care of them. What you take care of will take care of you. So I have some yoni steam that has been using this for centuries. And in it is some calendula, put some lavender, some shepherd's purse. I put a lot of stuff in here, but if you want to know more, just DM me. Some female enhancement, and it has some raspberry leaves, natal leaves, and it has a special ingredient as well. It helps to tone your uterus, your entire body, relaxes the nervous system. And when it comes to our nervous system, unfunctional hormone that can be unbalanced, especially with the manipulation of taking pills, medical intervention, messes your blood cells, your white blood cells. And that's why it's so important to get back to your roots. Enhancement, I make creams for eczema, for dry skin. If you go on my page, you can see how much this has been helping healing the community. These have vitamin E, rosehip oil, rapeseed oil, shea butter, cocoon butter, like a lot of from West Africa. And I started this out because my daughter was suffering from eczema. I also make oils. This is also good for your hair. I use it for my hair, my skin, my lips. I use this for my whole body, my nails, everything, everywhere. If for doing massages as well. So say that you want to have a nice romantic night with your loved one. This has roses in it, so that's an aphrodisiac, and whoop, get your thing right on. Also, it has cinnamon in it, which is good for inflammation. I have lavender in it, calendula, all the herbs that relaxes you, and I infuse it for like 24 hours. So it's like really potent. I don't know if you all heard of a rebozo scarf, but that's big in our Mexican tradition. They use it for everything. Me right now have one of my families have it, but you can tie your baby. You can use it to relieve any pains, any tension within the lower back when you're in your contractions during labor. You can use it to hang it over a door and pull down to formation of gravity to bring baby down. It's so much that you can do with a rebozo scarf. So if anyone out there is listening and they're with child, please get that. Oh, I have this stuff. I just love stuff like this. My teacher gave me this from Hawaii, and this is a traditional statue, as you can see. It's like you could look at it as a mom a mother, elder. It's like she's like looking at me, honestly. But this is like a tool I keep with me. I bring to my births as well. I bring all my sacred stuff with me, even if I show it or not. I just have it with me because this is my walk. This is my journey. What you do at home, you take it out in the streets. You don't change for nobody. You just keep moving how you moving. So that's why I love having all these traditional tools. This is also a traditional tool. I don't know if you've seen on my page, but a dilation wheel. This, they've been using this for years as well, but theirs was wooden. Now, you know, we in a new time. I don't remember who I got it from, but it's on my page. And this is just showing us the different stages of the dilation. This is 10, when the baby head comes out. And there's so much tools, guys, that I would love to share right now, but we do have to move on to our dance. Hope you all received all of the knowledge and wisdom that we had to offer. I hope you all receive, you know, a wonderful breath work and yoga. I hope you learn any movements in a short period of time that we have. So now we're gonna get more. We're gonna get some.
I want everyone to comment what type of dance style you would like me to do. I was going to show everyone, you know, a little bit of my Haitian culture, compiled with some folklore.
Renee Clark, she wrote Dance.
You want dancehall? Okay. For those that don't know, I've been dancing majority of my life. I've been dancing traditional dances, African dancehall, soca. It's been a really big part of my healing journey, my spiritual journey, because one thing about creative movement, it helps you release, helps you balance, it helps you gain flexibility, it helps you with your core, it helps you with your wellness, it helps you with your mood, and it also brings community together. When you're dancing with everyone, you feel more joy, you feel more connected. So Solistic Wellness wants to now bring in that touch. Fitness, Caribbean fitness dance is coming this spring. How this will benefit women during pregnancy and postpartum, or even during labor. Dancing is a great way to move your body, to keep the blood flowing, to keep that adrenaline continuing, that stimulation, that oxytocin that you and it also helps you release a lot of attention, especially with the rhythm of the music. Tune in with, you know, with your emotion in my prenatal visits, in my postpartum visit, just to make women feel happy, feel celebrated, because dancing is about celebration.
I like how you request what they want to like hear.
Yes.
So I feel like dancing is a way to relieve some stress, and it just makes you happy.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yes, thank you.
We're gonna work on the hips area, and this is how you can release. You know, make the baby bring down. We're gonna do some whining. You can feel on your belly, you know. Stay connect with the baby. Hey, hey. Now we're gonna do a little hula hoop. Hey. You know, there's no jamming. Alright, we're gonna get low a little bit. This is where we get to squat. Hey. No money, no other. Hear that? No money, no stop. No money, no. Okay, then bring it back up. Then bring it on. So good. Release. Then we're gonna bend our butt. This is releasing the tension to the butt. You know, do little bumps. Okay. I want you can turn around. Hey. You have a ball. This is a good, if you like your third trimester and you can't really do these moves, you can do it in the ball. And just have fun. You can wiggle your butt. You got fun with your partner. This is good. Okay. So you can do that, the little stretch for yoga. Hey. I'm telling you, this is really good to keep the blood pumping, your heart rate going. Hey. Yes. Go. Right to warm it up. No. Yay! Thank you.
Wow. That was a whole work right there.
Right? It feels good. And this is what keeps pumping. It's like, it's effortless. You don't have to be perfect. Just dancing to the rhythm in the body. And all that you need. You see how I'm already out of breath?
That's amazing.
Baby go down and your baby's enjoying it because the baby's listening to the music, and I bet you the baby's gonna be rolling. Cause my mom had a little story that before she went into labor with me, she was dancing. She was dancing to Nuluk. It's a Haitian band, and after that, she felt something. She told me that her mucus plug came out, and I came out from dancing. So it just shows that when you move your body, labor progresses. Labor progresses. You gotta stay active, stay hydrated. Don't forget to drink your water every time you move, and stay hydrated.
That's something that asked me. That's overall topic for anybody that's in a relationship. What are some spiritual things that you can do besides intercourse? And a big topic when it comes to relationships, because people always feel like, they have to have sexual intercourse to love someone, to feel their spirit, their presence, their soul. And it's like there's so much other stuff that you can do. So say that you are pregnant, your sex drives go down, because that happens all the time. And a lot of men and women don't even know that. So the man over there frustrated, he's all mad, like, what's going on? You was having sex with me like every single night, and now no, it's natural. Our sex drive goes down. There's other ways. It's called tantric sex. That's just experiencing, having an emotional and spiritual experience with someone's soul. Honestly, someone's eye. They're not having intercourse, but you're still getting that pleasure from your partner. And you could be sitting, your legs wrapped around your partner and just holding each other, That man can ejaculate if there's ways that, there's things you can just think of. There's sex games. You don't have to have sex, but you guys can play a nice game together, There's other ways, role playing. Make sure your kids is not listening to this. He might not be open to it at first, but it's okay. Keep trying.
So in the comments, I want to ask how you guys are feeling. Like, how is this live benefit you and enlighten you in any way, as far as, with birth, spirituality, holistic health, wellness. So if you have any other questions that you may have for me and Octavia, as far as the services that we do provide and how you can be supported on your next journey, if it's either healing, wellness, birth, just comment below. What else do you would like to know more of, if we miss anything?
Yeah.
Because I feel like we've done, like, we have so much more. This is not the only live you guys gonna get from us. This is just a bit and taste of, what is in the moment. We dealing with COVID and stuff like that. So I want everyone to just don't feel discouraged. We are very resilient and go back to our roots. And that's just like the whole motive of birth work, holistic health, is going back to our roots. When the world makes you feel like there's nothing left, yes, there is. We have earth, we have nature, and with also, well, I know I am not pregnant, but in the near future, I would like to take those tips when I do get pregnant. Thank you again for this video. Sure. You so welcome, Renee. Love you, boo. Thank you, sisterhood.
Yeah. And Tawana, thank you.
Thank you, Tawana. Yes, this is more
Thank you, Vicky.
yes.
And we
Our
show
collective.
whatever resonates with you, whatever that looks like. That's why this talk was really about, it was about spirituality, but it wasn't a force. Like, we're not telling you to be what we are doing. We're just giving you the information and to walk with it in your own way, in your own journey, in your own light, whatever that may looks like, because we're all different. We all come from different backgrounds.
Go back to doing things that you used to love as a child. That's how you heal your childhood trauma, if you're battling with that, and if that is a Black history spirituality. That's why I went back to dancing. Like, as a kid, I always loved dancing. I always dreamed to. Guess what? I went back to doing that. It made me connect with my inner child. um Also, with journaling, just going back to your roots. That's how you could rediscover. This is how you could refine your path again. It's just going back to doing the things that you love to do, and that stop doing because of any, like, obstacles in life, and just make it as a routine and as uh a daily life. Like Octavia, like holistic health and doing the yoga thing, is became what she been doing after, like, going through life's obstacles, and she went back to what she enjoyed and what she learned over the years. um and now she made it a lifestyle, and this is how you maintain wellness and not always fall off the grid.
Shame. That's deep.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, this was an amazing talk. I feel like I didn't, it was just so much more that we had to share. But I do want to end off with just saying that just remember that everything starts from birth. So however that may looks like to you, how you eat, what you do, how your partner is, everyone, both of you have to be on the same page, the same alignment. Um, and just know right here is our ancestral line, bloodline, and right below is our womb, and it's the earth. Our mother is the earth, and back to source. However that looks like to you. For
Yeah.
me, it's going back to source. I'm grounding. I'm laying on the grass. My breast is on the grass. My breast is on the trees. I am in tune with nature, because remember, nature has a heartbeat too. That tree heart, it has a heartbeat. Above, below, we're all one. So just
Yeah.
that. You all, this will be up on my YouTube channel for the ones that just tuned in. Like, I see two people that just tuned in. This will be up on my YouTube channel, and it will be on both of our pages. So please, let's connect again. Please contact us for any services, even if you just want to talk. Sisters of Motherhood, she just in as well, and that is our girl Vickiana. We birth collective together, so that's how me and Sai met. You can also contact her for anything. We have a whole team that can help you all with so much
Follow.
love. It's all
Yes,
love.
the fearless birther. Follow, please.
Yes, all of you guys. Renee. Wow. Tawana, thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you.
She Rose, thank you. I
Yes, definitely more to come. More live discussions. We have one in the making store.
workshops, everything coming soon. Just stay tuned and look out for us. All right. Peace and love. Stay warm.
Bye.